Day 15, and possibly the last day of our bow-only challenge run through Arcania. Not that it's been like a particularly big challenge. I mean, I didn't remember like 90% of the game, so kinda hard to like make a good challenge for yourself. And I was like, oh, fair's fair. We've been rolling along this way for all the other games, so why not? But yeah, here we are. You'll notice I changed directions because yesterday I thought I had to take Diego's teleporter stone to the king, but the king's not where we're going. We gotta get the amulet from the barrier first. I kinda forgot about that after all of the stupid walking around that we did before. Yeah, okay. I just had to make sure that I'm going the right way because it is very confusing with the map. God damn it. They're still undead. We're just gonna ignore them. They're not there. Pretend it's not a thing. Because we can see our quest markers still up here. I don't know why the blue quest marker's pointing me in the other direction. That programming, I tell ya. We gotta get Ningal. Yes, I know.
Greetings.
You're the only one that gave me the option.
The hearts. Give them to me.
I don't like you.
Here are the hearts.
At last, I've prepared everything. The barrier will fall in a heartbeat.
One thing confuses me. Shouldn't you be on the cultist side?
That question again? No, I'm on my own side, and my master's side. Those cultists are misguided.
Misguided?
Their view of Beliar is simplistic. My master stands for far more than indiscriminate destruction. They are heretics and must die.
Alright. Oh, that's it. No spell animation or any shit. We couldn't spare, like, what, the 5 minutes that would have taken?
So it was actually the amulet. Good.
You bet it is. Let's get it to the king.
No.
If you tell
What?
me now you're in league with Zisha, I'll get really angry.
In its present condition, the amulet won't help the king. It needs to be taken back to the monastery on the cliff.
That's a long journey. I hope the undead didn't sink Diego's boat.
Bring me the amulet. I've got the setting. You'll need it.
The setting?
When you are in the monastery, you'll understand. The northern lighthouse of To Xardas stands directly over a ley line. I've created a powerful teleportation spell that'll take you directly to my tower. The monastery is not far from there.
You mean the lighthouse with the eerie glow?
Yes. Your path leads through the graveyard. I've ordered Gorn to open the gate and clear the road for you.
That's where he is.
Huh? Are we gonna see his face? I honestly forgot. Oh, right, of course, that tower. How could it not be Xardas' tower? It couldn't possibly be anything else. Bit fiery for Beliar. I'm surprised that there's not like black flames rolling out of it, but maybe that would have cost the animation budget a little too much. Oh, so that's where he is. Yeah, that's where Gorn is. Now, with the disaster of gates and all the crap, I have no idea how to get there. I have a suspicion it might be that way. Hang on, let me consult the map. Yeah. That might be a shorter way. And if it's not, I'm gonna be pissed. It just seems familiar. Like, it's so samey. Everything is so samey. No. Like, definitely no? I gotta double check. Oh no, you can see the release mechanism. That's probably the way out of Xardas' tower, because of course. Damn it. Fuck. Shoot the guy. Okay. Interesting that the fallen militiamen and the paladins, they just must be different levels. Because it's definitely not like indicating what weapons they're using, because the paladins and the militiamen both can be archers or swordsmen. Lack of consistency is nice to see there as well. But we want things to get coherent. But yeah, we're gonna apparently see Xardas' face. Whose face will he be wearing? I'm so curious. Alright. That's not the way to the tower, that's the way to the tower, huh? The tower doesn't look the way I thought it would on the map for whatever reason. Wait, isn't this just the castle? It is just the castle. I haven't the slightest clue where I'm going. Too bad, like, the waypoint markers aren't helping. A Gothic tale. Let's see. The Sleeper's Amulet. But if we look on here, there is no indication whatsoever. And it's not in this direction. I'm sure he told me, but, you know, it's been so boring. I have definitely not been paying full attention. Right, we didn't activate the pairing to that one. Kinda forgot about that one. That's my bad. But this looks like the way we should be headed. Was that gate closed? This is gonna be a lot of walking and people being frustrated again, I can tell. Is what it is, I suppose. Try to make things interesting where I can, but you know, some games are just so dull, there's not much you can really do to liven them up. And that's honestly this game's biggest crime, is being dull. It's not the dumb story or the frickin' copy-pasted enemies or the nonsensical everything about it. It's just the fact that it gets boring.
You did away with that scum all on your own?
I sure did, buddy. And this is not the way we go. Shit biscuits. So... whereabouts do we go then?
Shepherd from Fesher.
Wait. I thought that was Xardas. But clearly not. Or maybe it's just playing the voice line from when Xardas was there. Because they're lazy. And it wasn't actually tied to anything. That's probably it, isn't it? Well... shit. Oh, is it up there? You know, it could have been. Could very well have been. I guess if this just goes on and becomes too boring, I might just have to, like, cut stuff out of it.
Oh no, I won't fall for that again.
Oh, go to hell. Maybe I'll have to redo my recording. That's great. I hate those ones. I hate every single episode of these that I have had to, like, take multiple times. And, like, 2 times, okay, kinda sucks. But some of them, like, doesn't happen very often. But every once in a while, you get one that needs 3 takes. Oh, geez, that's a freaking pain in the ass. Where am I going? We're gonna go this way. And yeah, then we're gonna follow it up and around. I know there's more efficient paths, but I really can't be bothered right now. Well, I don't know there's a more efficient path. I just assume there's a more efficient path than my meandering disasterness. that a weapon? No, it's a light post. Or torch post, I should say. They don't have lights in this time period. More consistent rendition of, I was gonna say prehistoric times, but that would be stupid because it is not. It's very much historic. Prior technology? My brain is just not with it today. Maybe I should have gone for that workout. I was like, no, I've worked hard enough today. I just need to give myself a little bit of a rest. Tomorrow, we'll record some footage today. Apparently I should reverse those. Okay. This is like the other place that goes to somewhere that I haven't been yet, so that's why I'm assuming this direction. I should really pay attention when people talk. Probably helped me a lot. Especially Xardas, he usually only says things that are important. But I've just gotten so used to like the waypoint markers showing the way. Kind of forget sometimes when they don't. Don't know what to do when they don't, I should say, I guess. Yep, that's a message. It's gonna have to wait 45 minutes or so till I'm done this. Okay. Care about picking stuff up. There's no point in looting. I think this is new, right? Like, this is not a place I've been. No. This has got to be it. For some reason, I just thought, like, the flaming tower was Xardas' tower. I didn't, like, clue in that, no, that's just the top of the castle. I don't know why. Oh, look, the waypoint marker. See, it would help if you could see the waypoint marker from the big map as well. Maybe I just didn't give it a good enough look. Maybe somebody else noticed it. Either way, we got here. It just took 5 minutes longer than it was supposed to.
I'm getting older each day.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just exhausted. I used to fight day and night. But now these bones aren't young enough anymore. You deal with the rest, kiddo. But you aren't so small anymore. I see you gained some muscles.
Not really. I've been just working up the bow.
Alright, Gorn. I'll give those skeletons a smack in the gob from you.
Off with you, to the lighthouse.
Alright, well, I guess off down here? Either that or this is a red herring and we were supposed to continue up the hill. But I'm gonna guess this is the way forward, just based on the amount of stuff walking around in here. Well, screwed the pooch on that one now, didn't we? Royally. Okay, zombie down. Fallen mage. What else? Another fallen mage. Yay. And a fallen knight. Is that new? I think it's new. Didn't seem to take any more damage than the fallen paladins or the fallen militia, so I'm not sure why they bothered to, you know, distinguish those. I mean, surely there must have been some sort of stat difference to make it worthwhile, but, like, I can't think of what it would have been. Like, more armor? Or something? Maybe it was more armor, but just not more, like, armor against arrows? Although, I don't think that's the case, because if we look at our armor, they didn't bother to give it more than one armoring stat. It's just does X amount of armor. There's no, like, breakdown of ranged or magic or shit melee damage. Just damage reduction. Which was one of the nice things about, like, the previous games, you know, the extra little bit of detail there. They could have just had it done exactly the same way, but no. Do things properly. This doesn't. It takes everything that once existed and, like, oversimplifies it and boils it down into garbage. What do we have here? Mana stuff, mana stuff. I do not care about this one. Garbage. Oh man, there's lots of chests. Fuck. Just slow enough that it tries my patience. Ooh, that's 15 range damage. I bet you that's Beliar's blood. Minus wow! Minus armor and minus health regen for tons of magic power. See, I like that. Trade-off for dire situations, or if you just, you know... Oh, I'm not paying attention. If you just want to, like, hurry up and deal a shit ton of damage... like to take out some tough opponent before they can damage you. That's a nice trade-off I can get behind. Is this better than... what do I have? Plus 10 ranged power. I'm pretty sure what we picked up was better. Right? Maybe not. Maybe I'm losing it. I'm gonna stop now. Don't. Oop. The bracers, they're 15. That's 12. Okay. Interesting. So the loot drops are random. Because, full disclosure, when we get to the lighthouse ahead, my game has a tendency to crash. It took a little bit before I was like, because I was like, oh, huh, that's, I was making some comment about it, like, oh yeah, great. It just like, fate cuts to black as soon as we hit the teleport. No loading screen or anything, just make me think the game crashed. And then it like waited for a minute and I was like, and it made me think the game crashed. And it waited another minute, it's like, yeah, the game definitely fucking crashed. And crashed so hard I couldn't even like remove it in Task Manager or anything. I just had to shut the computer down. Lovely times. Thanks, Arcania. Thanks, THQ. Totally trust you for game development. Bunch of fucking hacks. Wow, screwed the pooch on that one. Please. So yeah, I luckily just had to restart my progress from when Gorn stopped talking to me. So I'll have to splice the videos together, but that's fine. Happens more often than you'd think. Not the crashing thing. That's only happened once this whole game. I don't think I mentioned it, but well, we're reaching the late game. Oh shit. And I'm running out of things to talk about because the only jokes that this game have are the fact that everything is copy-pasted. Literally everything, until it suddenly isn't in weird places. Jokes run thin, that's fine. Okay. Anyway, the reason I was talking about it was because I found this amulet before, and I was like, oh, well, clearly I don't get the same amulet. So the loot must be randomly generated, but I was just opening the wrong chest, so I'll shut up now, because apparently that's just completely false. Yeah, I know. You're grumpy. I get it. Fuck. And there's gonna be a lot of zombies. Oh, boring. I was gonna say faceless zombies, but when you get close enough, they do have a face. They're just like, their texture is so like flat and non-reflective and like has so few features on it that it looks like they don't even have a face. But it's all optical illusion. Here, there's the lighthouse. In the previous take, I was going like, oh, it doesn't look like the kind of place Xardas lives. He likes darker, more foreboding stuff, and that's like quite like bright and blue and looks like it has hope. But that's because it's just the way to Xardas. That's not where he lives. That's the Demon Lord before I ran up to it because I was like, oh, hey, maybe this is like Gothic 1 where the demon talks to you and fuck that. We're gonna stealth attack it because it takes a shit ton of damage and hits like a bus. Yeah, of course it doesn't, like, talk to you or give you quests or anything like that, because that would have been interesting, unique programming. This is just a generic fucking monster. And the riff that I was going on before was, like, I like how they just, like, disappear, so they don't have to, like, animate how it, like, looks when it dies. Or, you know, they just, like, put up the cloud while it's still animating, and then it disappears. They don't have to, like, have a special death animation other than the cloud. And they don't have to, like, have a model for what the body looks like when it's dead. And they don't have to have, like, special items for looting, because, like, the... whatever the fuck the harpy things are called. I can't remember their name because it's, like, 2 words that aren't English. Forgive me. They're, like, kind of jumbled together, but anyway. Don't remember what they're called, but, like, those things, same thing. They just, like, continue animating and, like, disappear into a cloud, and that's their death. Because for what's-his-face, Ningal's quest there, normally in a previous Gothic game, like, they would have died and you'd have had to, like, loot the hearts off, and if you were, you know, not thinking that day and forgot to loot one of them, then you'd have to traipse all around and look for the one that you didn't loot. And it'd been good old fun times. Not really, but, you know, at least something to talk about. But then, you know, they'd have had to have an animation for the body, and then they'd have to, like, make a little icon for the heart that you loot off of it, and oh, that'd have been too much work. Just make it disappear and call it a day. I'm going to save, so I can save myself if it crashes again. No crashes, that's good.
The power of the demons is rising. Follow me, sisters. Follow me.
Ah, he actually looked a little bit like Xardas. I guess we'll find out if he matches the cartoon image. Oh, and he's got the sweeping skeleton, because of course.
Greetings, shepherd from Fesher. I see
I'll be damned.
you're still intact. Very good. I'm sure you have some questions.
Huh. They actually made a unique face. That's nice. Doesn't quite look like him, but good enough.
You bet I have questions.
The sleeper amulet is a part of a much larger amulet. Too large for one human. Here's the second part of the amulet. It's the setting.
This is part of an amulet? You could siege a castle behind it.
A human could use it as a shield, yes. A goddess, however...
So this huge amulet needs to go to the monastery. Do the monks know what to do with it?
Yes. But the monastery is being attacked by Xisha right now.
What? What's the fastest way to reach the monastery?
Through Zoldran.
You can't just teleport me there?
How can I get to Zoldran?
Go to the base of my tower. A tunnel in the north will lead you to your target. Beware of the Demon King of Zoldran. He is a servant of Xisha, and his brethren are scouring the island for you.
What does the amulet do exactly?
It binds a certain demon. It's like a magic leash. If fed with divine power, it'll become short and tight. With time, however, the reins begin to loosen.
So the sleeper is something like this goddess's pet?
Who knows? As far as I found out, the amulet is one of many. I discovered hints to other artifacts of this kind, made for the servants of Enos and Adanos. Some of them, if they really exist, would be powerful enough to...
What did you manage to find out about this goddess? I hadn't heard about her before the temple.
Her name hasn't been passed on, but I know one thing for sure. She is old. Very old. The people who worshipped her died out, and now only a fraction of her priestesses and monks survive.
For all I care, the Ahn Bael could have died out too. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were a Beliar cult.
The similarities of the goddess to the three cannot be denied. Maybe she is their sister, or their mother. Or maybe she is a previous form of the three.
What exactly is the sleeper then?
A demon. Beliar's avatar. He shouldn't be here. He must not be here. This world now belongs to humans.
Zoldran? What kind of a place is that?
As far as I can tell, it's a subsidiary of the temple on White Eye Mountain. I had the amulet setting repaired there.
Sometimes I get the impression Argan is just one large temple ruin.
The thought is not so absurd. I suspect Argan used to be a cult site thousands of years ago. I will tell you that in Zoldran, some followers of the goddess were literally sent to Kingdom Come, eternal life after death, and depending on their merits, ecstasy or pain.
The stone circle scattered all over the island. It was you, wasn't it?
Correct. I've activated all the ones I could reach. Some I left for Milton. Tuning them to your essence was easier than expected.
I guess that's it. Lore explained. Badly. Very, very badly. I don't like any of it. Ah, this is the same bow that I have. Xardas, your arsenal is disappointing. They're gonna take all your crap, but it's disappointing. Ooh. 4 arrows, siege bolts, okay. This is obviously... Nope, never mind. I was gonna say that's for the ranged guy, but clearly not. Wait, that's where we came in. So now we head down, I presume. So much for wrapping this up today. I don't think that's gonna bloody happen. We just keep going. I don't know why I thought for a second that that was like a bridge. Doesn't make any sense. There's lots of them. Yeah. So fine, credit where it's due. They gave Xardas a face. I was kinda hoping it was gonna be a copy, but I'm also happy that it's not, because then I would have had to smash my keyboard, and I already have enough freaking peripherals failing on me. Okay. So. 2 more demon things. There's this, whatever the hell, Servant of Zisha, which will just be another dumb boss fight. And then Zisha. And then notice he like left in like a little information about, oh, there's more amulets. Like, really? How come this is the first anybody in the entire world is ever hearing about them? This is ridiculous. And we're talking about the sleeper again, which hasn't been a thing in several games. It's kind of ridiculous. It's incredibly ridiculous, you know? Huh. A burning sentinel that isn't burning. Terrible wording, guys. Now, I'm backing into a cave, which is not something that I like doing, but it looks like there's a door, so nothing to worry about. Can't open it, so that's good. Because that means that I'm going the right way when I go this way. Now that looks like a burning sentinel. Flaming stone golem. Which we're calling a fire golem. Oh, shit. I hear something else with a bow. Either that or it's like the sound is delayed or something. Oh no, this is not good. You move too fast, and we're in close quarters. Please. Don't. Well. Okay, it's not that bad. Because these quarters aren't quite that close. Just close enough to be annoying. And you're not that tough. I'm really pissed that Xardas didn't have a new bow. Like, seriously, there's been like, what, 5 places that I was able to get a new bow in this game? And you didn't give me something that even does 1 more damage? Shame on you. Because I'm assuming that's supposed to be like the final loadout, because they give me like the best shield in the game. And then a bunch of other new fancy stuff. Left to right, it looks on the minimap like it all just joins up, so... Doesn't matter at all. That just sweeping. Wow. Toast now. Yeah, I think we took a shortcut. Sheet. Ash Hunters. Yeah, we've leveled up twice now. See, that would actually probably be a more interesting and much harder challenge run. Beat the game without leveling up. At all. That'd be tough. Do whatever you want. Do magic, do melee. I don't think it would probably matter much. Melee would probably be the worst still, because you have to be like in the range of attacks, but never upgrade yourself. But I mean, like, this is already like an exercise in tedium and boredom. Like, why would you make it more so? Ouch. Because it would just be kind of 1,000 monkeys, 1,000 typewriters situation. Yes, it would be hard, but it would be only a matter of time before you succeeded. Unless your soul just caves in and then you throw it all in. I don't know why I was going the other way. We know we have to go this way. And that's how we know. Wish that did more damage. Wish that did something at all. Look, can we just both throw things at one another for the next little bit here? No, just stay there. Throw things. Throw stones at me. Live in your little glass house and throw stones at me. Come on. I love the sheer idea that, you know, shooting arrows at something that is moving stone would do jack shit. Let alone flaming stone. Those arrows would burst into tiny little pieces. Come on, do something. There we go. Whoop. I like out of all of the things that I haven't bothered to loot, the golems are the one thing that I do. Ashen Vindicator. You must be extra tough. Not that I could tell the difference. The Ash Hunters. Basically indistinguishable from anything else. I mean, let's look at the stats, like... Oh, health and melee. Okay, so I guess I could do this just for the health. Fine. There. Look at how much difference that made. Barely any at all. But you know what? It could be the fight winner at some point, so... Fair is fair. I've been making this hard on myself than I have to. For want of an additional challenge, maybe. Now... What's going on here? You're telling me this is a dead end. I was supposed to go back. Go left. We're using the left-hand rule, not the right-hand rule. Huh, I guess we'll see. I was clearly wrong when we came through this area. Now, of course, that's not the way with one fire golem, it's the way with 2 fire golems. How silly of me. It's gonna suck. Please don't crowd me. Guys, just be nice. Stay back there. It's all good. You can stay in your little hole. So I got this dodge thing down where you just like step to the left as they throw it and they'll miss. Get hit by it though. And I gotta try to keep them in line with one another so that we don't have the scenario with the man with the eye patch where I just keep taking a paving stone to the side of the head every once in a while and then dropping to the ground like a sack of potatoes. Uh-oh. Okay, well, by the time we get back to the end of our run, they seem to get bored, so that's good. Oh, and they've switched places. How nice of them. Come on. I don't want there to be 2 of you anymore. Shit, now there's a mage joining the fray. Ooh! And I didn't dodge. What's the first rule? Dodge. The Priest of Fire. They all only take 2 hits though, so it's not like they're special. Just because they have special names doesn't really seem to mean anything. Maybe they do more damage. Maybe that's it. They don't have more armor, they just do more damage, and most things don't hit me at all, so it doesn't matter. I don't notice. That's gotta be it, because there's no way in hell that these lazy motherfuckers that couldn't be bothered to come up with a second face to distribute around couldn't. Come on. Had the extra time to like rename monsters without changing anything about them whatsoever. That has to be it. Let's go back. I could heal, but I mean, we got so much health. What am I going to use that for? I was really hoping this was going to be over today. Not that I had a plan for what the hell to play after. Talked about it before, but I kind of need a break. What the fuck? It just sat down? That is the craziest dodge that's happened this entire game. Bravo. Shitty programming. Be a real dick move to sit down right now. This looks like a boss arena. Or a place I've already been? No. Okay. Into the shadows, I guess. Huh? We're, I mean, I don't know exactly when, because I don't remember exactly how much footage I had to cut out because of the crash. But presumably we're getting close to an hour, so... Are you shitting me? So this is just a dead end. I was hoping to have some form of conclusion. End off on. So we seem to be just... Oh, okay. We go into the tunnel and then down. Alright, maybe we'll get through the cave system. That's what we'll finish off for today. We'll get through the cave system. Starting the next thing fresh tomorrow. How about that? That way, if anyone gets bored of watching caves go by, then they can just stop watching and tune in with the next one. Get a nice little treat if something actually happens. I didn't want to make boring stuff, but this game It is sucking the life out of me. Oh shit, we're back here. Did I get a key? Oh. Apparently. Maybe that's what that, whatever the hell. The brutal skeleton or whatever the fuck it was called. Maybe that's what it had. It'd be cool if I had to actually like go into the inventory and like observe what it had and loot it, and also if there wasn't such a shower of different items every 5 minutes so that my eyes didn't just glaze over and stop paying attention to it. There'd be a lot better cues. I mean, I'm just particularly oblivious because there's been a number of things that watchers have noticed that I haven't over the various episodes, so you never know. I mean, somebody probably put the effort in for the programming anyway. Come on. They're like, oh, we even have this nice little indicator on the left that tells you what you looted. Yeah, I know, and I was praising it at the beginning of the game, but now that we've been through 15 hours of watching those stupid little ding 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 things go up on the side of the screen, I've stopped paying attention. It's just all noise to me now. I don't know why I decided to give them noise, because they don't have noises, which is hilarious. Might have helped keep them more distinguished. Yay, look at that chunk of damage. Oh, and he just keeps on going. He is determined to ignore me. Is it uncool that I gender the golems? I've talked about this before, but it is just like a default state thing. Huh, man, it just does not give a shit. The honey badger. Oh, now it cares. Now that it's too late. How much cave do we have to go through? Like, I was thinking of ending this as soon as we come out of the cave, but that was under the assumption that the cave ends at some point. This doesn't look suspicious at all. Mighty sauce, if you ask me. Ashen Vindicator. Oh, okay, that's the thing, not the brutal skeleton, the Ashen Vindicator. Come, run at me! Dropped him like a sack of potatoes. Huh, that's the same bracer that I have, is it not? Same range damage. As demonstrated, that's all I give a damn about. Like, I sat down. Like, it didn't start sitting down, oh shit. I need to pay attention. It started off standing up, and then sat down when I closed the distance. Interesting. Interesting choice of, operations there, I guess. Not what I would have chosen, but hey. Oh, look at all these offerings of things that aren't. Ooh, hello. That's a cool idea for a kill room. I'll praise you for the level design there. That's good. Because the skeletons are so, like, frail and skinny, they're almost invisible. Have them on the opposite side of a window that they can shoot it on. Support your decisions. Okay, this cave system is getting out of bloody hand now. Is this a trap? No, but this was. Hey guys, look. I'm just trying to get through this cave system. I really don't want to, like, fight for days on end here, okay? Shit sakes. Gotta up my aim game. You know, the fact that the aiming reticle is, like, almost invisible at that distance is really annoying. Huh, they actually have some pretty decent items on them, I just I've not been caring. Going. Gotta continue following this on down. Shoot the Vindicator. The big baddie. And go. I was gonna say he missed, but I see my health is still low, and I honestly don't know if that's just from being low before, or if I took damage, because that's the other thing that I've complained about consistently, is the fact that there's no fucking feedback for taking damage. I feel like after you have movement and like a mechanic to actually deal damage to something down, that's like the next fucking thing you program into your game before you even think about quests. If you're gonna have a combat system, make sure there's damage feedback. Mind you, I think game designers have learned a thing or two in the past decade of game development, but lots of things have also regressed too, so... And we've proven that we're not above going backwards to old shitty standards, so... Hopefully this one stays well away from the books. God damn it. Right, because we only killed the one. How dare I forget. You think we're almost done yet? Oh, look! That looks like... something that's important. An Ahn Bael. If I say it, maybe I'll actually remember. It's basically just a harpy, though. Shit, well now we got two options for places to go. Right or left? They're probably both wrong. And apparently both going to, Ooh. Damn it. What? Burning Sentinel that, once again, not burning. Should have called the fire golems the Burning Sentinels. Would have made more bloody sense. Or the guy with the torch! Was that one floating? No, he's done floating now, I guess. He got his shit together off screen. Okay, got the priest. I mean, that's the one thing I'm thankful for, is the fact that you don't actually have to be in sneak to do the double damage, you just have to not be noticed. And I suspect that the sneak mechanic doesn't do jack shit. Maybe it increases, or sorry, decreases the distance that you can have between the two of you before they notice you. But at least when I was trying it out before, it didn't seem to make any difference. Not a significant one, anyway. And now more branching paths. Really trying to piss me off. Does that have a name? Or is it just a demon? Demon Lord. Fuck. Well, I've pissed it off now, so here we go. It's funny they all run into the right-hand corner, or I guess their left, and then come after you rather than coming straight after you. When it's really far away anyway. If it's close enough, it seems to come directly at you. Just an indication of something fucky going on with the pathfinding. Come on. Oh, wasting my time. We should probably just call it a day. This is already gonna be running long, I'm sure. I really, really wanted to be out of this cave system, but it's determined to go on forever. I'm gonna start losing my voice if I go on about it any longer, so... check out this room, and maybe that's just what we'll call it. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Yay! Fuck. I guess rejoice at the fact that nothing is happening, so we'll pick it up tomorrow. And sorry to be a disappointment. Maybe something will actually get accomplished in episode 16, maybe not. I guess we'll find out together. Take care out there. Have a good one.